What is up, everyone? This Frost Shogun here. Welcome back to another video. Finally, I'm back again. As you can tell, the Yokai Watch movie 2, we're still working on it, and it's gonna hit YouTube in December of 2023, this year. And it's, definitely still a work in progress, but it's getting there. It's getting there. And that's why I haven't been on YouTube. Also because school is also very tiring and stressing and all that kind of stuff. It's just a lot, so I can't upload as much. But when I do get the chance to upload, and I wanted to make a video because, I don't know, I felt like it. So, that's good for once I actually, feeling like making a video. So, I made this video a while ago, but I made it weird and I was in a horrible mood, and I hope I'm not in a horrible mood this time. I don't think I am. I think I'm pretty good. So, last time I just complained a bunch. So, this time I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to get straight to the point. More information on the movie, like another time, but for now, we're going to be showing off something really epic. So, let's get into this. Come on out, my friend. Yokai Metal, do your thing. Frost Shogun Yan. Okay, we're back. So, this is really epic. We have custom medals, and I made this video a while ago. Now, the first thing I want to show off, because custom medals, if you have not realized, in the background of all my videos, recently anyway, like all my unboxings and whatnot, I've had this Frost Shogun Yan medal, and I don't think I even made a video on it. It's just been there. So here it is. It's Frost Shogun Yan. It's the one that Gemmi made. It's really epic. Look at it. It's shiny. Now, I printed this, and I just put it over a regular metal, because I don't have no Yanmarai. It's the really only one that would work. So I don't have no Yanmarai metal. I don't even have one. So, if I get one, if I get two, then I'll make one. But, here's Frost Shogun Yan on a regular metal. And you can even, summon him and whatnot if I don't feel like trying to watch. But here he is. I cut out the whole metal and just put it over a gray metal, so it, it works. Just so that I can have something in my background as Frost Shogun Yan merch, and yeah. So he'll go right back there. He's just I don't even remember what metal it's on, but I know it's a gray metal, that's all. A silver frame metal from the original Yokai Watch series. Now, yeah, that has been in the background for a while now, and I just haven't said anything about it. It's just been there. And these medals have been in my medallions for a while. They've just been sitting there, and I just forgot to make a review and whatnot. Now, pretty epic. I thought I'm just making that because why not? And I just got reminded of something that I don't know if I'll make it in this video or not, but eventually it'll make a video, so, yeah. Next thing on the list is, I'll go through the medals first. So, next thing on the list, if you do not know, I made these medals a long time ago, and these 3 particular medals in the original series did not get a release. Only 3, bro. Like, come on, just release them at that point. They didn't. They decided not to, and they were just really stupid and didn't do it. So, these 3 medals are Cut and Cheese, or, if you didn't know, this yokai's beta name is Buffoom, with an M at the end, not an N. Buffoom. B-U-F-F... What? Buffoom? I don't think there's a U at the end. I think it's just like B-U-F-F-O-M, if I'm not wrong. I don't even know, bro. It's supposed to be Buffoon, but with a M. I don't know what it's supposed to be. It's just Buffoon. Now, this does not make any sense at all, in my mind, anyway. So, better off that they made it cutting cheese. But if you put it in the watch, it'll say, no. Damn it. Why does it do this? It'll say buffoon. I used to think that it said bathroom. I was completely wrong, I guess. I had absolutely no clue what it was saying, so... I was like, they recorded something wrong in that recording studio, but... No, they knew what they were doing. They just, didn't clarify. Until you had to go, I had to go, or... not me, specifically. It was like, one of my friends. They had to go into the Yokai Watch files of Yokai Watch Land. And it said buffoon, so that's who it is. There is the QR code that I cut out a little screw-willy, if that's a word. But it looks epic. I had this, but I reprinted it out. And that's what I did with the others, too. The other yokai that I had. And now this gets a full-on video. They didn't get a full-on video before. Everyone was asking me to make a video on them, but... yeah, here it is. Here it is. So... there is buffoon. I'll go right there. So, after buffoon, what do you assume? We have Multimut. And here he is. So they didn't release him either. And this looks really good. I mean, for a custom medal, you would think this is probably real, right? Right? Tell me yes. Okay, here is the QR code. And all I had to do is chip one little thing off. How convenient. Chattily I used for this one. I don't know what I used for that. Boohoo, I think. But yeah. Here he is. And we can test him out too. And it'll do the same eerie song, so skip that.
Multimut! Multimut! Multimut!
Sure does say. It sure does say Multimut. So there he is. And yeah, it's very epic. Now, if you didn't know, cutting cheese was never made at all that we know of. He could have been made in the factory just as a prototype, but he was never shown off anywhere. Now, Multimut here, he was actually shown off in a New York toy fair for Hasbro, and it was specifically this Multimut here. Now, Hasbro never released it, and they never said what it would be released with. I can only assume GameStop, because that's where everything seemed to be released. Or maybe, who knows? I can only assume that because, I don't know, I just assume. It could have been released in any country at all, we wouldn't know. So it could have been released in Germany, and we wouldn't have known, because they're just very unpredictable. A Russia exclusive would have been nice, actually. Not nice for me, because then I'd have to find it. But I mean, they could have got an exclusive one or something like that. I don't know. They gave them all to, like, France and Spain. And then Canada, I believe, got the same ones we did. Mostly. I don't know. They got, like, Casanova or something. I don't know. That's pretty epic. But what you're all waiting for is probably this. And this is amazing. And screwed up a little bit. I won't tell you where I screwed up, because then that would defeat the purpose. You all would not like it. So, here's a medal. You can tell me who this is before I actually show it. And I'll give you nothing, because I don't want to give anything. No, I'll give you a discount on some of my items or something, whenever I sell something. I don't know about that. But as you can see, look at the QR code. I actually cut it pretty good. I admit, looks pretty nice. Now I need one of those things where you cut perfect lines, or perfect, perfectly in a straight direction. Now this here, you can tell it's fake. It's got gems. But Who released, well, didn't release, almost got a release with the Hasbro Series 4 pages. Now, if you don't know, Everfour, I made it sparkly, obviously, because Everfour is an S rank, so it has to get a sparkly medal. Everfour never got an actual physical release, besides the one in a Hasbro Toy Fair. Now, the only ones that got Hasbro Toy Fair physical releases were Everfour and the Melty Mud here. And then Cotton Cheese just kind of didn't get a release at all, which is kind of sad, but, you know, it is what it is. It's Cotton Cheese. I don't really care about Cotton Cheese. Though, Everfour and Melty Mud would have been nice to have in the collection. So, I made them, obviously, so, yeah, that's where it comes in. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but with these fake medals I make, right, I have to put a layer on top of the shiny paper, because it doesn't come out not sparkly if I just tell it to, you know? I had to actually do quite a bit of work with this, which kind of sucks. But it definitely works, and you can see it. And pretty proud of myself, actually, because look at this thing. I mean, you could see a little bit where it was outlined, but from a distance, I mean, could you really tell that's fake? I mean, it's pretty good. So, proud of myself, for once. Now, there's Everfour, there's Melty Mud, there's Cotton Cheese. I made them before. Now, this next couple, I mean, this one that I'm about to show you, did maybe. I don't even know if it got a physical release or not, because I wouldn't know. Hasbro is really secretive when it comes to these factory prototype designs. They're not just going to release it, obviously, to the public. So, which would be pretty damn cool if they at least showed it off somewhere. That'd be epic. Just saying, like, we were going to release this, but instead we're releasing this. That would have been cool. They should do that more often with any factory. That would just be epic. But no, they didn't. They kind of just accidentally showed this off in a display image. It's more of like a, not stock image, but more of a retail image. More of a promotional image. It's of a whole set of Series 1, and it displays each medal that you can obtain in Series 1 of the blind bags, original medals. This is Castellius Max. You all have them, most likely. Not have them, I don't know. If you have a Castellius Max, it will look like this. Right? You would think. Well, maybe not some. The Japanese one kind of copied the design of Castellius II. Castellius II uses this design. Now, picture Castellius II with Castellius Max's background, the colors at least, and with Castellius Max, or Castellius II colored as Castellius Max. Now you're gonna get this. Japan did this with the art. So this is the Japan art. This is the original art. Hasbro made up art for Castellius Max. This is in the picture seen on the little promotional image. It's like this. Now you could just say, oh, they just used the Japanese one, right? Wrong. The Japanese one would have a number and the Japanese text down here. So, I dropped it. So, it's not. And you could say it's edited on there, like it's just edited by the company or something. No, I don't believe so, because it would look kind of, I don't know, just stupid if they edited on there. They would just put the little text things over it, and I usually can tell. I looked at it, and no, it's not. It's real. It's like really printed onto the thing, and I believe it's just there somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's exclusive to the factory, so anyone who worked there could have gotten it. Now, I'm not even sure if it's possible, but early Series 1 bags may have consisted this Castellius Max, and I don't even know. It's not proven or anything, it's just a theory. Could have, hence the word could have. So, if you have this, if you have Castellius Max and it looks like this, DM me or something, because that's not how it's supposed to look. So, tell me if you have a Castellius Max. It looks like this. It is Hasbro. The rails like that. And, yeah. Tell me. Don't tell me if your Castellius Max looks like this, because obviously it's not rare or anything. So, obviously this is the custom that I made, not real. It's just a custom. There it is. So, now that you know that story, that's pretty epic. Now, our final medal, but not final object. Our final medal of this whole thing, I didn't test out Castellius Max, because you know what Castellius Max sounds like, right? Okay, so, the final medal of this whole thing, not the final object, those are two different things. The final medal is, indeed, the Nyan of Trolls. And if you don't know who this is one of my friend's OCs, and I drew this. Yeah, I'm not too good at drawing, as you can see. I bet Underscore could do a better job. Shout out to Underscore, because they can draw pretty good and stuff. I can't. You could just look at my profile picture and know that, but anyway. Yeah, this is very bad. This is from years ago. I drew this, or a couple of years ago or something, a year ago. I don't know. I gotten better at drawing. Not good, but decent. Here he is, though. This is Trovelnyan's medal, and it's iconic to me because he's had his profile picture for years now. Mostly, basically his profile picture. I mean, I changed the art a little bit from like a while ago, but yeah. Here he is, Trovelnyan. Finally have him, and yeah, I made him. There's the QR code, and if you can guess who I used, I'll just show you the rail code. You're gonna have to guess in the comments. I will pin your comment if you get it correct. I won't tell you who. So, if you get it correct, I'll pin your comment, and I'll replace the pinned comment that I already pinned or whatever with yours. If you can get it correct before anyone else. They have to be the first one, of course. So, that's Trovelnyan. That's his name, Trovelnyan. There he is. Trovelnyan. The Nyan of Trolls. And apparently, the backstory about Trovelnyan is he's a fellow YouTuber, was fellow YouTuber. He kind of stopped uploading. Hey, he's basically one of my best friends on YouTube. So, not Bob, but, you know. Basically, the name Trovelnyan was supposed to be, I forget if it was, I think it travel or something. I think he meant travel, and he misspelled it and made it Trovel, or it was in Spanish of some sort, a word in Spanish, and he got it mixed up. But, it's fine, it's Trovelnyan now. Can't go back. Finally, we get into, I'm not sure, yeah, probably the last item on today's list because of time, and yeah. Gonna do it. So, the last thing I'm going to show you for this video is none other than a very cool project that I made to go along with something else that I will make in the future and display it on the display over here and whatnot. It is, if you can tell that I have a bunch of these dog tags, right? I never thought of making my own and just like a custom one. That would be cool, right? And that's what I did. I made a custom dog tag. And what a dog tag is it's just a necklace. They just call it a dog tag. It's a collectible term, I guess. And that just doesn't go on your dog. It's way too long for your dog. It's gonna dangle and tangle. So, don't try it. Now, the one I made particularly is in packaging right now. And I'm going to show you what it is, obviously. Boom! The Frost Shogunyan dog tag. No. It's not for a dog, like I just said. So, here it is. Frost Shogunyan dog tag. For a dog. No, not really. So, what I did is I just took a background from the Yokai Watch. I don't know, it's just that generic kind of background. And I put a Frost Shogunyan in front of it. I could have taken anything, but I kind of went with the style of how they look. So, here's Frost Shogunyan on the dog tag. I just printed it with regular paper, and then I put some tape over it, and it looks really nice. And in the back, well, I'll get it out first, so that you can see everything. Here it is, out. And it actually, has the little necklace part, so you can actually wear it and everything. It goes around it. There's pinned kind of a little hole in there. I used a hole puncher, and that was way too big, so it kind of damaged the hole that I was trying to make there. But it still works, and it's all glued back, and it's fine. Now, the back looks exactly like one of the dog tag backs. And I even put the Frost Shogunyan in the text, and I just took the Japanese font, because I didn't know what the English one is. I think it's similar. But look at it. Frost Shogunyan, Brave. I don't think the Brave is supposed to be, like, in that font. But, it's basically the same. Look at it. It's nice, and it even has, like, a little texture to it, as you can see. And I think it actually looks really good in person. It's epic. It's going in the packaging again. Once the video's over, because I don't feel like, actually putting it in right yet. But, just take a regular one, compare it. The regular one is a bit more, you can see that it's a bit more saturated. This one looks printed out if you compare it anyway. But, basically the concept is really epic. I mean, that looks just about what it is. So, I'd say it worked out really well, because that's where the name tag is. The name tag's there. And the yokai's on the front. And everything seems to be working out just fine. It did its job. That's what I can say. Frost Shogunyan dog tag. Now, I'm not, professional at making a dog tag, because I've never done it before, so that's my first one. Maybe I'll make more in the future if I need any more. I think I don't. That's all I need, really. So, in the future, I am working on a Frost Shogunyan pin to go along with the pins that I have. The one that I got, if you remember, the Easter video from years ago. 2 years back. Yeah, that's when I got the pins. So I'm working on a pin of Frost Shogunyan. Haven't actually made the decal yet, but I started with the physical process of it. No, that's really gonna do it for the video. I have a few more custom stuff to show off. Then I'm gonna have to start making another project that is really epic, and I'd say it's probably one of the next things that I work on. I mean, the things for the next videos are probably already made stuff, so it's nothing too good. Well, it's good for you guys. You haven't seen it, but it's already made stuff that I've already made in the past. I already have it and stuff, so that is gonna do it, yeah. And until next time, I will show whatever I have until, unless I get bored or something again, and if I'm busy or whatnot. But the next few ones should be pretty quick videos, because it's only one thing. So, that's gonna do it. This is Frost Shogunyan, signing off, saying thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.